Hi guys, so I was thinking on this story today and I wanted to read it because I just wanted a refresher. But just in case there's anybody out there that thinks telling a lie isn't a big deal, especially if you're like, oh, it's just a little white lie, it'll be fine, I'm doing it because I don't want to hurt their feelings. Let me point you to this story. Acts chapter 5, and I'm going to start with verse 1. And I'm reading from the NLT. But there was a certain man named Ananias who, with his wife Sapphira, sold some property. He brought part of the money to the apostles, claiming it was the full amount. With his wife's consent, he kept the rest. Then Peter said, Ananias, why have you let Satan fill your heart? You lied to the Holy Spirit and you kept some of the money for yourself. The property was yours to sell or not sell as you wished. And after selling it, the money was also yours to give away. How could you do a thing like this? You weren't lying to us, but to God. As soon as Ananias heard these words, he fell to the floor and died. Everyone who heard about it was terrified. Then some young men got up, wrapped him in a sheet, and took him out and buried him. About 3 hours later, his wife came in, not knowing what had happened. Peter asked her, was this the price you and your husband received for your land? Yes, she replied, that was the price. And Peter said, how could the two of you even think of conspiring to test the Spirit of the Lord like this? The young men who buried your husband are just outside the door, and they will carry you out too. Instantly she fell to the floor and died. When the young men came in and saw that she was dead, they carried her out and buried her beside her husband. Great fear gripped the entire church and everyone else who heard what had happened. So this husband and wife, this couple, they decided to lie about the amount of money that they were giving to the church. And Peter made it clear, you're not lying to us, you're lying to the Holy Spirit. And they dropped dead immediately. And if you remember in Genesis, you probably do, Satan told a lie as he was deceiving Eve because he said, you won't surely die. You'll just become gods and your eyes will be opened and you'll be like God. And when Adam and Eve ate the fruit, death entered the world. So yes, there was death. And Satan is a liar. I believe one of his names is the father of lies. And just in case you need a little bit more, Revelation chapter 21 verse 8 says, but the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable and murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. Don't tell a lie.